Check it, y'all. This is Beats, and I'm just started up the save after like today is January 15th, 2016. It's my first recording since like Christmas or whatever. Talk to this person. Her name's Emma. If you remember, I think Emma is the name of the granddaughter of that one lady from across the bridge. That's what I think. Anyway, that's pretty neat. Well, it's nighttime. Shops are closed. Dogs are out. Everyone's in black here. So, this town, if you go to the top of the mountain, not to the full moon. Wisher's Peak, huh? Is it a full moon? Is it? Whoa! I wonder if it's always a full moon. Probably. I don't think this game is that advanced. But who knows? Perhaps it is. One night, please. You know what? I've been playing Alpha Sapphire for the 3DS. Actually, hold on, y'all. Wear chapstick. It's good for you. This one's Lip Smacker Girl Scouts. Coconut caramel stripes flavor. Buy 'em! Girl Scout cookie flavor chapstick stuff. Alright. So I've been playing Alpha Sapphire. And I played Sapphire back when I was a kid. Back when it released 2001? I don't know when it released. I loved it. I was like, man, Pokemon's cool. I like monsters. But now I'm playing it for the 3DS. I'm playing for the second time. I mean, I've played it a few times before, but I'm playing it for, let's just say it's the second time, whatever. I'm just so not into it. I'm trying to play like Dragon Quest, and I talk to all these NPCs here. Like, this guy will tell me the minister's gonna deal with me. I ain't have to talk to that guy. But, here's the minister. Regrettably, you find us in mourning for the lake. Aw. Looks like this town is in mourning. This king's queen has perished. Oh, Emma!
Are you feeling all right, Your Majesty? It's me, Emma, the maid.
Emma.
I see you haven't eaten any of the lunch I brought you, Your Majesty. I'll be sure to bring you your favorite for supper. Please, Your Majesty, please answer me. I just want to make sure you're all right. Very well. I'll leave you in peace. Excuse me.
Oh. Well, that guy reminds me of my friend Carlos, who won't ever open his door for nobody.
He's hardly eating a thing either. And I could hear him weeping all through the night yesterday. He was such a benevolent and wise king when the Queen was still alive. I'm terribly sorry I'm of so little use to him.
I see. So it continues. It must be difficult for you, Emma. But I need you to keep trying. If the king cannot recover from this, the country will fall apart. I just don't know what to suggest.
Ah, hello there. Do you seek an audience with the King of Ascanther?
Do
I'm
I?
afraid that His Majesty has been unavailable to visitors since the period of mourning for the late Queen began. 2 years ago.
2 years ago!
He comes down to the royal suite every night, but I doubt that he'll grant you an audience. I realise that that must seem strange to you, but if you return after dark, you'll see for yourselves.
2 years? She's been dead for 2 years? Wow. God darn it. Alright. This guy gonna say the same thing? Yeah, okay. So yeah, in Dragon Quest you could talk to these people, and they'll give you tidbits about the story. Like, I know who Emma's grandmother is, right? We decided to go into that house together, and we trounced upon an old lady who said, I have a granddaughter who is working as a maid for the king of Ascanta. And now we've met that granddaughter, Emma. I think she even gave us her name was Emma. Yeah, let's just take a nap till nighttime. Rest till evening, yes. Heck yeah. Woohoo! And in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, it's for the 3DS, you know, it's a remake. And I'm just talking to everyone, and like, I'm so bored. I talked to a guy in a house, and he says, "Do you know Pokemon can fight and stuff, and are weak to stuff once in a while? Some Pokemon live in grass, and sometimes in houses when they belong to people. Nidoran. Mail!" And I can talk to this man twice. Time to go into his room. Why? I don't know, but let's do it. There's nothing in his room. Except a painting. Looks like happy people. Man, this is a room that I can get behind. Except where's the computer? Man, I really like this game's attention to detail. I mean, that was a furnished room. That's a sad man.
Oh! Did you meet with His Majesty in the royal suite? I must explain. The king is refusing to speak with anyone at present. Please forgive him if he caused offense. You see, he's never been quite the same since Queen Sasher died 2 years ago. If only it were possible to meet with those who've passed away. Oh, it would mean the world to the king if he could see his queen once more.
I can't help think about JoJo's and like, oh, my father, he's dead, but I wish he was alive. And then they meet him alive, because of Cameo's power.
My grandmother used to tell me lots of stories when I was small. Lots of very strange stories.
I know her.
I'm sure there was one about a way to make any wish come true.
I know that one too.
No, it's no good though. I just can't remember it.
I heard it from a random old lady in this town.
I'm sure she'd be happy to tell me if I went to see her, but I'm so busy with work here at the castle.
Replace castle with school, and that's me.
I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I'd like you to go and see my grandmother. She lives in a house west of here, next to a bridge.
I know it. Say no more.
Could you ask her to tell you the old story about how... Maybe it's just a fairy tale, but if there's any chance it might be true, then I have to try and help the king. I wish I could go and ask her myself, but there's so much to do here at the castle, and I can't leave him on his own.
Don't worry, little lady.
I'm really counting on your help.
I got your back.
My grandmother lives west of Ascanther, in a house next to a bridge.
I know it.
I pray at church every day that the king will be happy again. Please, help me to help him.
Help me help you. Alrighty, so it looks like we are caught up in a side quest. I mean, it's not literally a side quest, but from the character's perspective, it would be a side quest. Honestly, this guy's gonna... He mentioned Emma, because he's there when Emma and I are talking together. So yeah, this game, you can get a whole bunch of story details from everyone. No NPC here is just here for filler. But Pokemon, they have NPCs to make the place look populated. And then you talk to them, and they really say something completely forgettable. Actually, I'm gonna go to bed one more time because I want to equip up. I want to get bigger things. Yes. Even this guy's face looks sad. Alright. So yeah, many RPGs, NPCs there just for fluff, but not Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest is a pretty mature game. On the outside it's got this really bright, colorful, childish appearance, but there's just so much detail in the world. A bow, I want a bow. A sword, I want a sword. Let's sell some stuff so we can afford a bow. Let's sell our old sword. Let's sell Angelo's sword, because we're gonna give him a bow. We need 200 more. Let's sell this axe. Yes. And give him a bow, because bows are cool. And if you don't think so, you can shut up. Cool. I'm all amped up. And here's a well. Gotta jump in it. A la Dragon Quest. Nice. I found a lady's ring, people. Let's see, you can equip this. Oops. No. Apparently pressing menu button acts as an action button when you're next to something like that. Lady's ring. Why? This isn't giving her more defense than the slimy earrings I found in the beginning of the game. But it is gonna give me defense, and I prefer defense here over the wisdom that the rosary provides me. I think defense is the best stat, personally. The more hits you can take, the more hits you can dish out, you know? Maybe I'm wrong.
I see. Magnificent! What a dutiful maid, worrying about her master so. I am impressed.
A faithful retainer like her is a most precious treasure to a king. And you say she's about the same age as my dear Medea? Very well. Now this is an order. I want you to help this maid with her request. I beg your pardon.
I don't really like how he talks
Medea?
about Medea as if he's not
If you
right
get onto
in
it
front of
quickly,
her.
it won't be a problem, will it? Off we go. We must lend a hand to this delightful maid of yours.
I like how Trode acknowledged this quest as a detour. It's cute. Okay. Let's go. I'm not sure about the camera position. What do you guys think? Well, I mean, this way doesn't cover the text box. Yeah. Oh man, I'm so strong now. Yeah, I don't know if I did 37 damage with my old sword. I must not have. But I feel strong. I love that feeling. Feels good. I like bows. And Angelo. You're still the weakest link. And this game's so pretty. Yo, cows. Let me tell you something about cows. I'm working with cows here at Davis, California, where I go to school. And if you knew this about cows, you may not want to drink milk anymore. But cows, when you're working with cows, you gotta wear boots that are about knee-high. Right, waterproof boots, because a cow's pen is at least a foot deep of feces all over the floor. And these cows walk in it, they sleep in it. I mean, even when we're milking them, they just like poo and pee everywhere, right on the machines. It's just lots of feces everywhere. The process starts, you gotta we have this disinfectant that we we splash over their teats, we wipe them down, we clean them real fast. We squeeze their teats a little bit with our hands to check for their milk quality. We're just checking to see if it's bad. And then you get a bottle of fresh milk, just like that. No, you don't milk with your hands. That's old-fashioned. Ah, an ocean. And a chest. I love oceans, and I love how my emulator can't render them. This game is so gorgeous. I can't wait to put it on my 3DS. It'll at least render on the 3DS. Yo, you know what game's really gorgeous? You guys should check out the trailer for Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 3. Dang. It starts off with, you got your protagonist and he's like, boom, 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 complexion changes. This is what I wanted to show you that one battle, but I couldn't get it to work. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Looks like he's just gonna die though. I'm sad, I'll never know what that complexion change is about. Anyway, and then he's like, I'm gonna jump out of this building now, and he just like jumps, and he's like falling a bunch, and it's like real cool and stuff. And he's waving to all these monsters, and it's a really pretty looking trailer, and he's riding all these monsters because it's Dragon Quest Monsters. Joker is just the subtitle Monsters because Joker is like the 3D series of the Dragon Quest Monsters games. And it's a really awesome looking trailer that we're never gonna get over here in America. But you Japan people sure are lucky. You guys should watch it. I'll link it in the description because it's really fun. Just watch it real fast. I like King Kelps. Oh, you know, I was having this thought the other day about King Kelp. You know how he summons calamari kids? Right? He like sings and he summons calamari kids. And sometimes when you fight calamari kids, right? They like, oh, he heard someone calling them far away. That came to me, it was obviously just Kelp Kings that were calling them from far away. And I thought that was like, wow. You know who's calling them because you're fighting this other enemy who's summoning calamari kids. And it just all hit me one day. I don't really know. That was pretty amazing. It's not only just like all the townspeople the townspeople exist, that they prove that they exist in the same world because they just interact with each other and mention other characters in the game, right? And then, but even the enemies, they're not just a calamari kitty and a living singing Prince Kelp. Anyway, about your milk, it's totally safe. Milk is the most highly regulated food for human consumption in the world. So although feces probably goes into your milking machines at the first step, the poop particles at least are filtered now. But that doesn't really matter because it's the chloroform, it's the bacteria that you should care about, right? And the bacteria is there. It's the dare's job to make sure that there is a minimal amount of bacteria in your milk when it comes to market. Like a certain percentage. It's actually kind of a high percentage. Not even the school's dairy likes. I didn't mention it before, but the first time I ever noticed it, I noticed it in Dragon Quest IV on the DS. When these stumps, these tiny stumps, they like took off the leaves off themselves and say, "The stump used a medicinal herb," and that's so cool. I love it. I never really noticed. I mean, like Pokemon, you don't have wild Pokemon using their potions they go themselves, but you know, you use medicinal herbs, and this enemy, he grows medicinal herbs, and I really like how, well, you know, a medicinal herb heals because you've used one in this enemy. That's all for this episode, y'all.